How I will succeed at No-Fap. My plan, step-by-step plan of conquering this addiction that has ruined my mental health, bro, ruined my life for a certain period of time. And not just me, but a lot of other men. So let us get straight into it. If you're new to the channel, my name is King Eli. This is the best and fastest growing self-improvement channel out. So if you want to join the family where we are all chasing and accomplishing our dreams together, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment I am in. I love you guys, truly. And with this channel, my whole goal is to just build a family of people that want to work their butt off, man, towards their goals and their dreams. So go check, after this video, go check out some of my other videos if you're new to the channel, because there are some gems in there that you will deeply be impacted by. But one of my other videos, I touched on No-Fap. And I think I was going on my longest No-Fap streak, going towards like 2 months. I ended up relapsing. And right now, I relapsed again recently. But it's because I was distracted, man. I let myself lose sight of my goals. I let myself lose sight of the discipline that got me to my dream destination. And my mental health was low. I was bummed out that, I'm back in school instead of like being in Miami, my dream city, and, chasing all my dreams over there with all the great people that I've met. Just a lot of different things, because the Eli lore is crazy, bro. I used to live in Miami at like 18 years old, bought my dream car, Audi, 2023 Audi, blacked out at 18 years old. I made a lot of money and like became successful, at least for my age. And then shit went kind of downhill. And so that's where a lot of the relapses came. That's where a lot of the toxic relationships and situationships came, because, I was sad and fell into a bit of a depression, fell into a bit of an anxiety. And right now, 2025, I'm pulling myself out of that and getting myself back on track. Not just back on track, but like on the track to being the best version of myself. But when I was successful in No-Fap, the top 3 things that brought my success were these 3 phrases. And I want to add something to them. It was fight. What up, my boy? How's it going, bro? Just finished lifting, man. Now I'm making a YouTube video for my people.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man. So the top 3 things that helped me accomplish that goal were these 3 terms, which is fight, trigger, and purpose. And number 1 is fight. So anytime that you're dealt with a lot of stress, or you feel like your mental is compromised and you can't focus, and you're dealing with addictions and all these temptations and all these evil spirits, you have to fight it. Like, you can't just think that just because you're feeling all these things that you should wave the white flag and give up. Like, no, you're gonna feel temptation, bro. You're gonna feel depression. You're gonna feel stress. You're gonna feel anxiety, especially if you're a young person, especially if you're a young man in this generation. And so when that spirit comes, when the anxiety comes, when the mental stress and the triggers come and the temptations come, you have to have the mindset to fight it, because it's not going to be easy. That's like the first thing you need to realize, is that it's not going to be easy. Number 2 thing I did is trigger, which is like cutting out all the things and also people that triggered me to make these not so good decisions. No matter what it is, bro. No matter like, oh, I need this. Oh, I need this person. Oh, I need to be on this app. Nah, bro. Nah. If it's a trigger for you and you know that it's pulling you away from your goals and your dreams and the things that you're trying to accomplish, you need to cut that shit off, bro. And number 3 was purpose. Just being on my purpose, having the certain goals that I wanted to accomplish within a year and working towards them every single day. It really helped me. It really helped me rid myself of all distractions, all temptations, falling into my desires, falling into lust, like alcohol, whatever substances I was letting take over me. It's because I had no purpose. I wasn't focused on my purpose. I was just focused on pleasure. However, when you fill your life up with purpose and accomplishing all your goals and your dreams, bro, you don't even have time for any of that. You don't have time for anything that distracts you from your goals and your dreams. You just don't have time for it. So those were the top 3 things: fight, trigger, purpose, which I put in one of my videos on this topic. Now, the 3rd thing, or the 4th thing that I want to add that really opened my eyes and helped me out with this was having a strong why. Because I realized, man, like, even if you have fight, trigger, and purpose, that will get you really, really, really far when it comes to beating the temptation, beating the lust, beating the desire to jerk off and watch porn and fornicate with a bunch of random women that you don't care about. That'll get you far. However, you also need to have a strong why. Why are you doing this? Everybody jerks off. The people that you watch, the famous streamers, the famous artists, you could tell that they jerked their way to success, right? And now they're able to get any woman they want, so they don't necessarily need to jerk as much. XXXTentacion, Kanye West, a lot of famous people have been involved in this. Hell, even Trump, bro. I mean, I don't know if you've heard of the scandal, but it's obvious he was a gooner, you feel me, at a certain point. So my brain tries to tell me, if all these people jerk their way to success, why can't you? Well, that's easy, because I have a strong why. Because I know that there's a strong correlation between people constantly jerking and being addicted to gooning, and then whenever they do get a beautiful, loving woman that is their partner, eventually cheating on their partner, because they never slayed the addiction of gooning. Because with gooning, you can go online and see any single girl you want. You want a mixed girl, Latina, black, white, Asian, whatever, right? And then now, all of a sudden, when you're successful, when you have a beautiful wife to yourself, you're thinking, how can I just be with one when I've accustomed my brain to being with all these different women? So I see that from afar, and I obviously know gooning is not gonna get me towards my dreams or my goals. Me being disciplined and taking the steps to hit my goals is gonna get me to my goals. Gooning is just satisfying myself in the present tense, and it's filling up my mind with dopamine, making it harder for me to focus. So that is the fourth thing that I wanted to add, man, when it comes to this, and being fully transparent. I haven't done no 3 months, 1 year on No-Fap yet, but I will. The 26th of this month was my last time gooning, very recently. But it was the last time because, bro, I did not set a strong why for myself. But then I literally wrote down in my digital journal, I was like, I'm not doing this again simply because I refuse for my wife. I literally wrote it like this, word for word, bar for bar, nigga. I refuse for my wife to have a gooner as a husband and for my kids to have a gooner as a father. And I said, Eli, if you want to try to convince yourself that, oh, you can stop later, it's all good, you can stop later on before you get married, I said, prove it now, bitch. I literally said, and if you're trying to convince yourself, Eli, then you can stop later. Prove it to yourself now, bitch. Prove that you can stop now, pussy. And like, I'm not a pussy, I'm not a bitch, but the bitch mentality, forgive me for my language, I'm trying to do better, but the bitch mentality is the mentality that tells you, oh, you can stop later. Oh, that's a fucking cop-out. You said you were gonna stop later, you've been gooning for 5 years. So no, you can't stop later. The only way that you could possibly stop later is by stopping now. So those are my top 2 whys, bro, because whenever it comes to accomplishing something big, which stopping gooning is very huge because it is so readily accessible, especially if you are a content creator. Those of us who make money from social media, like, we have to be on social media. So we are gonna be more tempted than you guys who are not even on social media, you know? But me who has to be on here, I could be trying to do something productive, go on my phone and then just see naked girls. So it's tough. It's definitely tougher for those who are social media content creators. However, that's why you need a strong why, bro. So whenever you do get tempted, not if, but when, you can remember and say, nah, bro, nah, it ain't worth it. So my number 1 why is for my future wife and my kids, because they don't deserve a gooner as a husband and as a father. I need to be a strong man. That's why I'm in here, empty gym, putting in the work. You already know. And number 2 is I owe it to y'all, my subscribers, bro, my followers. Y'all don't deserve a gooner as to look up to on some self-improvement shit. I was having this conversation with myself, again, pardon my language, I'm trying. I was having this conversation with myself and I was just like, bro, there's no other content I want to be making right now other than self-improvement content. And I know I'm not going to stop making content. That's not even a question, because it's a part of my goals and my dreams. And it connects me with a bunch of amazing people like you guys. So I know I'm not going to stop. And I know I'm not going to stop self-improvement content because that's the main content that I enjoy making. But I feel like a fraud if I'm posting about self-improvement and then I'm over here gooning. I feel like a fraud, bro. In the same way, I would feel like a fraud if I couldn't control myself when it comes to women and I was just like addicted to sex. I'd feel like a fraud. Why am I making self-improvement content? Go be a OnlyFans content creator, you feel me? So I want to become the best version of myself for my wife and my kids, but also for you guys, so that when you guys are watching me, it's not that I'm a perfect man, but it's that I'm a good example to you guys, because I love you guys, genuinely, and I want us all to eat. I want us all to succeed. So, to wrap this video up, man, these vids are gonna get back being raw as possible, man, because I feel like that's what my spirit is drawing me near to. But comment, I'm in. If you want to stop gooning, if you want to join the family of accomplishing our goals and our dreams together, because we're doing it together. We're on this page together. I know I look like Unc, but I'm 20 years old, bro. I'm young. You feel me? I'm young. I'm a young man chasing his dreams. And for all my young men out there, for all my young ladies out there chasing your dreams, I want you guys to do this with me. So without further ado, I love you guys and I believe in you guys, but do you believe in yourself? I'll see you tomorrow.